In early 2024, I had the pleasure of attending the UBE Bonsai Convention in Aranjuez, Spain, not far from Madrid. The event is considered Spain's national exhibition and is organized by a number of professionals and artists from around the country. Each year, one member of UBE is invited to create a special display of personal bonsai within the larger exhibition. And this year, that task fell to Andres Alvarez. As someone who has spent many decades in bonsai, not only were Andres' trees of the utmost quality, but the thoughtfulness that went into each display was quite profound. Each element selected, from the accents to the figurines to the scrolls, carried significance to the story of every bonsai. And a vast majority of Andres' trees were in fact personally collected by him in the mountains and landscapes of Spain throughout the years.
Y nosotros venimos a primera hora.
No te preocupes, ya sé mi orden, me he escrito yo.
Que digo para venir yo, capullo.
What struck me about the Spanish bonsai community was the focus on the quality of the bonsai on display, as well as the camaraderie of the various professionals and enthusiasts. There's certainly an air of extreme competitiveness amongst those displaying their trees, but also a sense of communal pride in what Spain has accomplished in its own reputation in the bonsai world thus far.
Esta rama yo la corté porque estaba muy mal.
Hello, my name is Felipe Leal. I'm the owner of this tree. This tree, it was a Junipero. Originally, it was Junipero Sabina from Spain, but I decided to graft the Junipero Sitsuigawa, and then I have been working on it for 9 years approximately, and I decided to show in this exhibition. I hope to enjoy my trip.
Prior to the opening of the UBE exhibition, we were given the opportunity to visit the Bonsai Museum of Luis Vallejo in Madrid, perhaps one of the best public bonsai displays in the world outside of Japan.
They are from Spain. It's in a formal way, it's very Japanese, but it's all with the Spanish materials. Pebbles from the rivers, this is from the railways. The pedestals are, this is a limestone quartzite from the north of the mountains of Madrid.
Many of Luis's trees are, of course, imported from Japan, but a vast majority of the bonsai on display were in fact built entirely by Luis over his decades of involvement in bonsai. What's striking about his collection is not simply the quality of the bonsai, but also the way in which they are displayed in a more contemporary setting of concrete walls and stark modern lines. The juxtaposition of the bonsai against these materials makes for a unique sensory experience as one meanders through the Japanese-inspired hide and reveal style stroll garden. On the opening evening of the UBE exhibition, the special guest of honor, the Japanese ambassador to Spain, attended the event and was provided a special walkthrough of the display prior to the public. What struck me personally the most about the show was not so much the level of the bonsai themselves, which of course has reached a peak in Spain as to be on par with the Japanese, but more so it was the attention to detail in the overall presentation at UBE. The tablecloths were impeccably ironed, not a wrinkle or a speck of dirt anywhere. The backdrops were expertly built, so straight and perfectly aligned so as not to distract from the bonsai on display. And of course, the trees, accents, and display tables were meticulously prepped and arranged. Not a single crinkled leaf or brown needle anywhere to be seen. Bonsai presentation as it was truly meant to be. As a guest artist for this year's UBE, I had the pleasure of sharing the stage with several incredible bonsai professionals, including Kazuo Yajima, the first ever apprentice of Masahiko Kimura in Japan.
完成した姿だったわけですよね。それが何かでアクシデントがあってこうなっちゃって傷んじゃったりとか。はい。
Sí, y este árbol ¿no? es una sabina autóctona de aquí y no está inyectado ni nada, o sea, que una sabina.
使って作業するんですけど、もうほとんど完成、今の完成してますけど、
どんなことをされますか？
今回はね、少し新しい陣を作ってやって、もっとコンパクトに抑えることで、この心拍のもっといいところをとりあえずいいところを引き出してあげたいという。
Sí, como lo ven, esto es un simpacto, ¿no?
Hoy de hecho venía con mi suyo camino desde casa. Este sí no vale.
I'd like to thank the UBE organization for inviting me to participate in this year's exhibition, and I encourage anyone serious about bonsai to attend a future UBE show. It's an experience that you won't soon forget.